Hello, hello, it's Wessel here, and thanks for joining me as I continue on my adventures in SnowRunner on hard mode. And today we're up to day 30 here in Quebec. So we are ploughing through the days, zooming along. Now we just need to actually get some stuff done. Hopefully we will pick up pace a little bit now because we've finished the bridges and that sort of thing. But we've still got to do a couple of rock slides and a few other road clearing elements. But I think they're on roads we don't go down very much. So I think we should be right to start really focusing on some long haul deliveries for some of the contracts and tasks we need to do. So today I'm going to start off in the Nellie the Elephant and then see how we go to finish on in the Freightliner. But we'll just sort of play it by ear a bit. So I'll swing over, as I already have, and we will fire up to get into Quebec. So we've got the Freightliner here at the fuel station in Lake Ribiere. I'm thinking of bringing that back. In fact, let's do that. I haven't really got a plan at the moment. Love it when I don't have a plan. It's always good not to have a plan. I'm kind of thinking, though, I want to bring Freightliner back to harbour. Let's do have a little stop and think before I go racing off. So into harbour, there are a couple of tasks which are interesting, just a delivery. So 2 metal beams and 4 metal rolls to here. I think I'm going to get them from over here, which is a bit of an annoying run. It's not so easy to get there. Let's quickly have a look back in Lake Ribiere. I don't think there's any metal beams and metal rolls. There's definitely metal beams. You can get metal beams over here. But I don't think you can get metal rolls. No, metal beams and bricks. So metal rolls are a little bit trickier to get. So that's a bit annoying. What else do we have? Northern rock slide. That's medium planks. That's not much good. Oil guys in a bind. That's lots of fuel down there. Well, yeah, we might do that eventually. Rough day. Some garbage into there. I don't know where the garbage is, though. Where the garbage is. I thought I saw one of them up there, actually, earlier. But I might be wrong. It hasn't actually highlighted them. It's a bit annoying. So there'll be garbage somewhere. Maybe it's in the other map. Maybe it's in the other map. Anyway, we'll come back to that. Running on empty. 3 fuel down to there. Eastern rock slide, bit out of the way. Nope. Pipeline, skywatch, housing. Okay, and how about some contracts? No. More garbage. Pipes. All this real man's job stuff. Bring back the light. So the lighthouse. Well, the lighthouse is going to be quite difficult to get to. You're going to come up here by the looks of it, which is going to be very slow going with some snowy type traversing. But I don't know how I'm going to get up there. Maybe come this way. We're going to have to think about that. That's going to be difficult. Need service spare parts there as well, though. That's going to be difficult. Titanic Effort. Need service spare parts. The docks. All right. I think we might try and do this one. Just because it's worth doing something. So let's go with the Freightliner. We're going to do 8 service spare parts to the docks. I'm going to pick up the service spare parts at the quarry. Oh, just made it around there. travel along here now that we fixed the pipe. Let's try and get this 8 service spare parts to the docks. At least that's going to knock that one over. We'll then be able to maybe switch to the Nellie the Elephant and bring her back to the garage side so we can get some more wooden planks and that sort of stuff. Also, that little fuel trailer with us. We desperately need some fuel on the garage side of the map. So we're going to come down here and pick up our 8 service spare parts. I love service spare parts because we should be able to fit 8 of them into the tray without too much trouble. We won't be able to pack them, but we able to place them in. Let's come down here, fight our way down. A little bit harder with chains on than it was with the UODs, but that's okay. It's not awfully awful. Why we had to turn the diff lock on then. I thought we were on snow, but maybe we won't. Doesn't want us to run with the diff lock on, does it? Us there. We should be able to come in here, pick up our 8 service spare parts, back out, over to the gateway. Follow the main road all the way round once we've sort of got out of the quarry. We're going to have to manually put these in. We'll detach the trailer over here and hope that the snow is not too soft and yucky. Fine. Pop the crane out first so we don't bump our trailer over. Service spare parts. I'm going to want to put these around so that they side on. That's the first one. I'm pretty sure we can get 8 into here with a little bit of gap. I think we can nearly get, I think we get 9 of these in, can't we? I can never remember. We have to play it by ear, work it out as we go. Perception missing a bit there. Thank you. They just don't want to pack up close, do they? I think we'll be okay though, even with a little bit of space in between. Number 4 out of 8. Or 5, almost done. Six, 7 and 8 to go. Two to go. Should be a nice amount of room there for one little one on the end. Be able to do a Titanic effort, run them all the way around the dock. Good. Yeah. Should be able to just follow this path around. I think it's a bit slow, but we'll get there. I don't know what those things are. Sort of like circles on them. I don't know. I don't know what you would use those for. They must be for something. I don't know what. Our way around the back here, which I think is a bit slower and snowier than the front. And we'll come up, go around the snowy path to rejoin the main road. The other side of the detour. Head round the main road all the way to the gateway and then land on the main road all the way down to the dock. A nice long main road run shortly. We'll return back to the garage and park. switch to Nellie the Elephant, we will take up to the fuel station and refuel. Fuel that little trailer as well. And then bring Nellie over to the garage or thereabouts. View to heading to the sawmill. I think we've got a few tasks we can do then. Some medium planks. Didn't quite get around there. But should be fine now. But this could well take us most of the day, guessing. I'm not sure actually. We might be able to get it done before the end of the day, I think. Use that winch to pull us along a bit. Never hurts. Instead of going left here back onto the main road where we came, go right. Sort of skirt around the quarry, rejoin the main road on the other side of the rock slide and tour, etc. I'm not listening. I'm not looking, I'm not listening as the road cracks away there. We avoided it. We're sort of pushing the Freightliner a bit by making it come through the snow, but once we get through the snow, we'll be in its element. We're running on the main road all the way. Hoping that I can use the Freightliner on the main road a fair bit with metal beams and metal rolls, etc. Even if we end up sort of sharing the run, and do some of it on the main road with the Freightliner, and do the snowy bits with Nellie, so we sort of cross-load. All good. We've got too far to go now and we'll be back on the main road. We have been chewing through our fuel a bit. Pretty sure though there's still a little bit of fuel at the gateway, side of the gateway. Remember? We'll use Nellie and Freightliner for a bit today. Do a few things, maybe even tomorrow. Then after that, we'll head back to Kenworth, bring him back to the garage, and set him up as a 3-slot trailer and get rid of that extra semi-trailer because it's just so long on his long chassis. And there's a few tasks, particularly here in Lake Ribiere that are 3-slot tasks. I'll be able to use Kenworth to do those without a trailer. But that's a couple of days away, I think. Now I'm going to get up to that lighthouse though. When we looked at that, we need to deliver 8 service spare parts to the lighthouse. I don't know how I'm going to get up there. It's alright, we'll work it out. Actually, I might need all-wheel drive to get up here. Let's keep a drag up this pipe. Pretty well, actually. The advantage of having the chains on, can be pretty much flat out along here, regardless. As if we were still on the UODs, it would be, yeah, a little bit more annoying. I think that's the turn off to the factory where we can get metal beams and bricks. Come round now. Bit of a sweeping loop. Get to the gateway. High gear's doing alright coming through here. I haven't let go yet, so we're still in high gear. Oh. It's pretty good. To the gateway. I'm pretty sure there's a fuel trailer on the other side that's got some fuel in it. Not sure exactly how much. Let's head through into harbour. Yes, take all those things. Lots of cargo spare parts. Head through to harbour, and then we'll follow the main road all the way down past the garage. Given that we've fixed all the bridges now and got rid of the southern rock slide, we should be able to get all the way down to the dock. So there we are. That's the start. That's what it's going to look like to begin with. I'm pretty sure yes, there is a little scout trailer there. So let's see if we can refuel from him. Close enough. Just not sure how much fuel we left in it. Good amount. Right, so we're on our way now, all the way around the main road, across the bridges, past the garage, directly all the way to the dock. We are going to run up and down this main road a fair bit, I would imagine. That's okay. That's why I've got my chains on. of snowdrifts to get through first, but then we'll be on to our now, what was this one? I think this one was the Return of the Inspector, the one that fixed this bridge, I think. Remember now. And this is the turn off. It takes us over to the oil refinery, which we don't want to go to. Follow the main road, come back past some dude's parked car. Make it jump. Keep going past the sawmill. Entry to the sawmill. And a bit of a hill to pull up here, so we'll get in high. Going. That's the entry to the sawmill. Back and across the bridges that were still already okay that we didn't have to fix. One little jigger of damage. Another bridge we didn't have to fix. Might even hop in the driver's seat. What do you reckon? We've got a pretty bitumen based trip to run now. We can do that from the driver's seat for a change. Actually tempted when we come back by the garage afterwards. I might even stop in and give this a Highway Gearbox. We can afford to run along here. We hardly need the, or should hardly need to use the SnowRunner, the low and low plus much at all. A little bit maybe, but we might have a bit more fun if we put the Highway Gearbox in. Might do that on the way back. Pretty sure from here we don't have any more snowdrifts or anything like that to contend with. I think this is all now much just straight bitumen. Pulling up this hill, I'll pop it into high, so that keeps us running in what is effectively third gear. Whereas if we were on auto, we'd potentially have to slip back down into second or lower. Keep going on here. Pull up this one in fourth. Nearly to the top, and then we can get back into auto. Put us up to 4th, but we just have to be careful coming down this side. We don't get too excited. Now obviously we're going downhill, so get a bit of a run on. Stop out and make sure my cargo's okay. Yep, looks really good. The only thing when you're in the driver's seat, you've got no idea what's going on with the cargo behind you. Just assume it's following along like a little lamb. It's not showing us the down arrow because we haven't actually packed our cargo. It doesn't think we've actually got any. But we'll come down to the dock. There'll be a spot somewhere that we can drop off. Chain's working well. Just be a little wary going downhill. Get all this way and then fall over. That'd be a bit embarrassing. Huge rock right in the way there. Eesh. Careful of that guy. Nearly there. Just have a look just to make sure we don't deliver it in there. So where do we deliver it? We deliver it at the docks. So click. Path going up that way too. Where that goes. Okay, Mackenzie Shipyard. Got this lot off. We'll have to take 3 out, pack 5, we'll be good after that. Actually, I probably should take a photo there, shouldn't I, before I do anything silly? Let's restore the crane. Let's take a photo of something like that. So that's good. So let's pop 3 of these out for a minute. One. The first one out is always the hardest. One, two, three. There we go. What a Titanic effort. Titanic, your quick help. Let's keep your quick help. Let's keep on schedule. Let's us keep on schedule, I think, but that's okay. Much obliged. No worries. All right, so that's pretty good. Let's see what I'm doing here. Get around there. So we're going to go head back the way we came and head up to the garage. Pop into the garage and put on the Highway Gearbox. Okay, so there's a spot there, but it's obviously not a task because it would have popped up. Obviously, it's a drop spot. Know exactly what we're dropping there. Could be something. Could be part of the... Oh, goodness knows. Could be anything. But I'm sure we've got to drop something there. Without too much trouble. There's this little snowy bit here that's going to be it's a bit annoying, but push on through. It's going high. That works for us. Not quite as well as it did in Lake Ribiere, but we definitely got through. Pretty sure there's no loading facility at the port yet, or the box yet, sorry. I can't load anything at the moment. I'm not sure, but I think maybe we might get something after we finish all of the contract. Bringing things into there. I'm not sure about that. It's such a pity we couldn't fix that other main bridge. It would have made getting over to the town so much easier. But we can't. There's the drop down there. Once we get back to the garage, we'll put the Highway Gearbox in. And we might also, and then we'll switch over to Nellie. Bring Nellie over with the little scout trailer full of fuel. We'll fill it up. And I think there's a couple of tasks that we can do, getting metal rolls, metal beams, something like that, from the warehouse in the northeast. And also there's a couple of tasks I think that need medium planks, so should be able to do a couple of them as well. Here's the garage. Just pop back into the garage and it sells a Highway Gearbox. Probably should have put that on when I put the chains on, but yes, I wasn't quite so sure about how nice the highway stuff would be. A bit further, doofus. quickly get that gearbox. I have to pay for it. Ugh. That's annoying, isn't it? No, I don't like that one. Well, we'll pay for it. Fine. Rightio. Let's go and get our trailer back again. And you should be able to speed around this map. Actually, I might just pull up here. Go and get Nellie, like I said I would. So Nellie's over here at the pontoon bridge. We're going to have to reverse Nellie back. It's a little bit tricky because I can't really see what I'm doing. Well, it's not going where I thought it would be. It's just sort of sliding sideways. It's definitely not really going where I want it to, is it? Look where we are now. We're sort of way over here on this side of the world. Crashing into rocks and horrible things. Can't seem to get a good angle going on this trailer. No, I'm not going to be able to bother. I'm just going to put the trailer back off the edge and say, you can deal with it. Silly trailer. Give it a 3-point turn. That's right. I think yesterday I wanted to make sure that I got repair points for Nellie as well. So on our way back, now I've just hit those signs that usually ends in tears. Right, fine. We had a very bad example of running over one of those signs with the Kenworth. Caused no end of mayhem. This time we managed to get away from it. Let's go and get some fuel, then come back and fill up all of our, thank you, all of our spare parts. And we'll be in a much better spot. That's all good. Refuel from flatbed. From Nellie. And then refuel. Nellie to the Scout. Scout's full. Nellie's full. Pairs are full. Everything's full. That's good to me. I'm going to do this. That back up. Okay. the service hub is in there. I have to actually detach the trailer and just nip in with Nellie. Oh, I don't want to do that. I want to repair that, replenish the trailer as well. This could be a bit of fun. Let's see how we go. Bring the trailer into this little tight area. So resupply, spare wheel, all of them, all of them. Squiggly, squiggly, squiggly. Rightio. But there, we can now come through here because we fixed the pipe. We have a fully fueled up Nellie, fully repair pointed Nellie, fully fueled up trailer, fully repair pointed trailer, fully fueled up Scout fuel trailer. Got about as much stuff as we can carry. I'm not actually taking any cargo, so probably wasting a bit of an effort. I don't think we need anything at the moment. Seems like more cargo has to come the other way, at least to start with. Back this way across the icy bit, the shortcut to the garage. It will offload the little Scout trailer. And, yeah. I got that task easy but breezy up. I don't think I'm going to be doing it. For quite a while, because I want to use the fuel in that fuel carrier. So I'll be rushing to there. Nellie's okay at coming up here. Some trucks don't like coming up here. It's a little bit too deep for them. I think Nellie's capable. Ooh. A bit bored on that. Big trailer. use our winch to pull up here as well if we need to. But we should be pretty right on with these initial rots. That tiny bit of help then. Get us going again. So it's in the right direction. Help. Or maybe it's just the bread front there. It's just a few things that can be annoying here. Get to turn. Jesus Christ. Definitely didn't want to use the turning wheels there. Nearly back. Right. Should be able to get to the... Definitely won't be changing Nellie into the high-speed gearbox. Keep SnowRunner advanced. Might have made it around there. Trucks and trailers. Good enough. I will bring the Freightliner backwards so we can refuel. That will be later on. At the moment now I'm going to head to the Sawmill. We can get a few medium planks. Noticeably no chains on Nellie. I'm going to go to the sawmill and load up 4 medium planks, so 3 on the tray, packed. There's 1 on top. Come back to the main road. Meet up with the Freightliner. We'll probably be, in fact, we probably won't even get all that done today. We might get to the sawmill. I think we will quite have enough time to get the Freightliner to come over and say hi. Whoa! But I haven't got chains on, that's right. Not going to go in the back way, we'll all the way around and go in the front way. kind of want to use the Freightliner for the running on the main road, and the Nellie the Elephant for running off the main road as much as we can. The Freightliner is able to travel around the main road very, very happily. Nellie isn't. Nellie's able to travel off the main road pretty well, and the Freightliner isn't. It's kind of horses for courses. Now running out of time. It's getting light now. Probably only got a couple of minutes left to go. I should be able to get the Nellie up to the sawmill, load up for medium planks. Might accelerate this a bit. Medium planks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Planks. I'm just literally going to put 3 of them on. 1, 2, 3. 1 on the loading. But that sort of speeds up the loading process, just so we can get it done. Money is not really an issue anymore. It wasn't really an issue pretty much after Michigan. But sometimes we still keep a very close eye on our finances. I think we're well past now the concerns that we had in the early regions about, we might not have enough money to actually do something. Was our original mindset. Let's just see if we can come down here and check the time. Let's see if we can. We've got time. Bring Freightliner over with us. What we got? 7 o'clock, so a little bit of time. Should be able to get the Freightliner there. First we've got to go backwards to go forwards. Yeah, we're off. Right, we've now got eight gears for zooming along. We are gonna zoom. Probably find we'll crash, because now we're going to be going too fast even for the chains to hand. We're doing alright. A bit loosey-goosey. Doing alright. Oh, I'm frightened. They are going. This little guy is going to be running up and down the main road. Once we get over to Nellie, we'll put 2 of the medium planks into this truck trailer. Leave 2 on Nellie. That'll be it for the day. That was a little bit close. That's the sort of thing I would do. I would tip over with like 803 or something like that. Just, you know, trying to get it done by the time we finish. We didn't. We kept it on its wheels. Nearly up to the entry to the logging station. Here it is here. Nellie's just a fraction past. There we go. I don't think we're going to be able to load up onto Freightliner because it is 8:02, so I'm going to stop there. So tomorrow we'll be able to hop into Nellie, offload 2 medium planks into the Freightliner. The Freightliner will then go off and do northern landslide task, and Nellie will go down and try and do the little pontoon bridge nearby. Can't remember what that one's called. Anyway, that's it for today. So we managed to deliver our 8 service spare parts and completed one contract at least. And yeah, getting ourselves ready for a couple more tasks tomorrow. So hopefully we'll start to get a bit of a wiggle on and knock over tasks and things a bit quicker now. Otherwise, we'll be here forever. I think we'll do all right. Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, then that's great. Hit that like button. And I'll see you again tomorrow. That's it for now. Bye-bye.